Let's inform. Great. Okay. So hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. So hello everyone. Okay, let me mute the live stream. Great. Yeah. So give me a yes if you can hear me clearly. Type yes in the chat. Yes. Thank you so much, Martin. Yeah, so people who are joining from our stream links like YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, or Twitter, join the Zoom link that is shared in the chat box. If you're joining from desktop, it will be on the right side. If you're on mobile, it will be below, right? So thank you so much for joining in. So we will keep to our sequence. We'll first do the open technique, and then we'll get on to our session, right? So a quick introduction to people who are joining first time. This technique is negativity remover kind of a technique. So let me just give you a small analogy we always do. Now this is point A and this is point B. This is you and this is your goal. So the best way to start from point A to point B is when there is no traffic. So when there is traffic, a road of half an hour can take 3 hours, right? So that is the thing. So what is the traffic in real life? It is this negativity. So we have to remove that negativity. For that, we'll be doing this technique, and this has helped our members. We have over 1,050 plus community members. Many of them have found very good results using this technique, right? So people who are on YouTube stream right now, click on the Zoom link on the chat and join on Zoom. So it will be better for the interaction. Great. So I would request everyone to close their eyes for this technique and follow my instruction. Whatever I'll be saying, you'll be repeating it. I would ask you to repeat it out loud, not in the mind. Okay. I would say my name. You'd be taking yours. Okay. Put your right hand on your heart. Okay. We'll be beginning. So you're going to talk to you. You talk to yourself. You're going to talk to your beautiful spirit, your energy, right? I am sorry for not taking care of you, Sachi. I'm really sorry for not taking care of you, Sachi. I am so sorry for disconnecting. I'm so sorry for leaving you alone. I am the one who judges you so much. Sachi, I am the one who judges you so much. I am the one who criticizes you so much. Please forgive me for underestimating you. Please forgive me for not believing in you, Sachi. Thank you. I'll take my name, you'll take yours. Thank you, Sachi, for this beautiful experience of life. Thank you. From now on, it does not matter who doesn't love you. It doesn't matter who doesn't appreciate you. I promise you, from now on, I love you. I am here and I would never let you go again. Right? So put your hands across your shoulders, give yourself a warm hug, not a casual one, so a warm hug. Take a deep breath. relax and open your eyes. While you open your eyes, rub your hands and put that energy to your face. Okay. So how is everyone feeling? Right, put one word in the chat box. Hope you are having an amazing day. Put one word in the chat box. How are you feeling? Thank you so much, Vasu, for coming on cam. Amazing, awesome, nice. Your friends on YouTube also were able to, chat. That's really nice. If you want to join on Zoom, you have the chat link, the first message. Just click on and join on Zoom. Okay, we are going to start with our practice today. We are going to learn about lists. Before that, let me just go ahead and share the link, the practice link with you. And I put it on chat here on Zoom for everyone. Let me put it out on the YouTube also. Okay, right. So now if you open the practice, remember to take screenshots. I'm really liking the engagement you are bringing on the group. People who are joining for the first time on YouTube, you can see that there's a YouTube WhatsApp group link which is filling fast. I request you to join in, see if you are able to join in and interact with the audience. People who are able to do it, help others, and people who are having errors, problems, definitely put them across. Even if you are having a successful run, put it on the group so that you practice also, right? So now lists, what we are going to do is the first exercise, we're learning through exercise. Now we are going to list the family members in a sequence, right? So it says the sequence is mom, dad, and the elder one, right? Am I audible? Type yes, why in the chat box. Are you able to see my screen? Type Y. Yes, Abhishek, thank you so much. Thank you, Matan. Great. Okay. Do run this parallelly while you're doing it. So I'm going to run, put it up here. So now lists are very similar to in functionality to strings, but only difference is we are going to start them with the square brackets, and you can put up numbers or strings, right? It could be a collection of strings or numbers also. And here I'm going to write as listed in the exercise, the name of mom, dad, and the elder one. Okay. Now here we have put up a function. You can put anything or you can directly print here if length of family is greater than 0, right? And the semicolon, which means like the list has some members, then print sweet mom is mom's name. Now how this is called accessing by index, right? So now the first member is going to be the 0 index, like in strings, right? Really sorry, just let me share the screen also. Thank you so much, Sharon, for pointing that out. Yes. Okay. So let me repeat. Now this is the string. This is the lists, and here we are going to list the members of the family. The first one is at 0 index, name of mom, dad, and the elder one. Now, if length of the list is greater than 0, meaning that it has members. It has members, print the following statements. Now, sweet mom is family 0, the index at 0, right? So this is how it is going to print. Caring dad is family 1, elder one is family 2, like 0, 1, 2. It is going to print, and then we are going to print the whole list. I'm going to run it. Now, sweet mom is mom's name, caring dad is dad's name, elder one is so. And you can see that this is the list that we have created. So how many of understood you have understood this particular section? Type U in chat box. Yes, thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you so much, Matin. Matin has a question. What if we place 2 in place of 0 in if condition? Yeah, so basically we have put 0 means it is the list size, list is not empty, right? So you can put any number even without the if statement also, the prints will happen. Just we have just put it up, right? Okay, so okay, so here these are invented. Let's see that. You can see without the if statement also this will run, but this is for like, giving you an example that even you can have a conditional when you are trying to run it, right? So that clears your question, I guess, Martin. Why is the plus sign before family 0? Okay, that's a good question. So this, if you remember the first lesson, this is concatenating two particular strings. Like this would be printing first plus whatever is there at family 0, right? So here we have Indira and that is going to print here. So you see it got printed here, right? So it's basically adding two together, right? Thank you so much, Rasu sir. And then that's it. We'll go to the exercise 2, which is a few operations with lists. So this is lists. I think list is pretty much clear. People who have understood list, type U in the chat box. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, Shekhar. Thank you, Padma. Yes, clear. Thank you so much, Pastor sir. Now, what we are going to do here is we are going to say updating. Like for example, now at if you want to add a member, now what does the exercise say? Add to the lists, siblings of elder. Like right now I've added another member which is Sachi to family. So now how do you add that? You add it by a function called .append, right? So the append is the function. Now what you're doing is, now it has mom, dad, and the elder one. Now you're going to add sibling. So how to append or add to a list is like this. Now you have understood till here. Now if you see family.append and the name of the next one, right? So you just write that. Now what it does is, it is going to add Sachi to the end of it, right? So first let's only run till there. Keep taking screenshots so that you can run it by yourself later. Okay, so I'm going to add Sachi and then I'm going to print length. Now length is the function that we have learned in the inbuilt functions. It is going to give the number of members in that particular list. Then we are going to print family again, right? So I'm going to run it. Now we have 3 people in the list. We have added by using this append function, here the name of the list, then the append function, and then the new member. Now you have 4 members. The length of the string is 4. Now the updated list is this. So how many of you have understood? Thank you, Suraj, for typing it, right? How many of you understood how to add a member to the list, right? So type U in the chat box. Thank you, Vasu sir. Thank you, Matan. Right. So let me check, take the experience of someone. Right. I've just stopped the screen share. Someone can come on camera and share the experience, like how from the beginning, like how did it feel in the beginning? How is it feeling right now? Anybody here to open up their camera? Abhishek, Matin, Parmita, Sharon. You can unmute as well. Yeah, so we're going to learn more about the slicing and all, but let's have a little understand your experience. Yes, people on YouTube, you can directly click on the link to join in here. Yeah, come on, guys. Yes, Sharon. As I tell, we are a very small group of people. We've been seeing each other for some time, right? So you can go ahead, share your experience. Yeah, somebody has to begin. Matin? No, I'm going to take a pause. Yes, hello. This is important because we want to make this an interactive session, right? Come on, guys. We had 3 members coming up yesterday, right? Come on. Okay, it's the whole Suraj says. Yeah, you for instance. Martin. That's great. Okay. Let me try that one more time. So if you're having a very good experience, please unmute and share your experience. Yes, thank you so much, Vasu sir, for being consistent and sharing all this. Right? Thank you so much for that. Yeah, so I think your voice is not reaching us, sir.
Is that better?
Yeah, it is better.
My short experiences from my side, I think I need a lot more practice.
Yeah, so your voice is low. Maybe you can try to improve it later. So we'll continue. Thanks for sharing the experience. We'll again come back to the experience sharing towards the end. Okay. Right. So let me share my screen back again. Great. Okay. So now we have added a member to the family. Now we learn how to update a particular member. Right. So now how do you update a particular member or the list is by directly calling that particular family by index. Like for example, now if it is 0, 1, 2, 3, now Sachi is at 3. If I want to update the name of Sachi from Sachi to Sachi, right? I'm just going to say equal to Sachi and I'm going to print family again, right? So now this is updating. You can directly call by index and give the new value that you want to assign, right? Now you can see that the new values got updated and this is how we update the list, right? How many of you understood, type U in the chat box if you understood how to update one particular value at an index. Thank you, Suraj. Thanks, Rahul. Thanks, Sharon. Thanks, Matan. Thanks, Vasudev. Yes, that's great. Okay. I really appreciate Ocean you speaking up. Okay. Right. So now I'll tell a little about slicing. So what happens in lists is you can slice a particular index like this, right? So now parents, what I'm doing is I'm creating a new list, which is parents, and I'm saying it is part of family, but from 0 to 2, not just 0 or 2. I'm just saying 0 to 2. Okay. I'm going to print parents. Okay. So now what is going to happen here is it is going to take the first and second. So make a note, this will exclude the last one. The last index will be excluded. And this particular slice will be added onto the new list, which is parents. I'm going to print it. Right. So now you can see that the parents got printed here. Note that it will not make any change to the actual list. For example, if I print family now, yeah, so it's not made any change to that particular main list, but it has sliced and saved it into a new list, right? So how many of you understood till now, right? So how many of you understood slicing? Type U in the chat box.
And 0 to 2 should be 3 names, no? 0, 1, 2.
Yeah, so what is the question, sir?
0 to 2 should be 3 names.
Yeah, so that is what I want to make you a note, like 0 to 2, excluding this will exclude the last index. So it will only take 0, 1, right? So it's like 0 and 1. So 1 less than the last one will get printed. This is how the slicing works, right? So it will it's like calling, the people who are before this particular member, before 2, that will be added to the slice, right? Suraj, you're right. So beginning to end -1, right? So the end -1 will be added to that particular slice. Okay. Now, what are we doing here is similarly, you can see I'm going to create another list, which is siblings. And here you can note that 2, you're not written the last particular index. So when you do this, it will take from 2 to all of that. So 2 is inclusive. The first index is inclusive, and towards the end, everything is added, right, into that particular list. Yes, Suraj, till the end. Okay. So now I'm going to print that also. You can see that these are the siblings, right? So Somu and Sabyasachi are the siblings. Now, this is how you use slicing, and this is how you use a portion of a string or a list, or you use from beginning to end or end to from middle to beginning, right? Yes, yes, Suraj. Right? So now post this, you can also use a list. So now these are the concepts of list. And what we are going to do is we're going into the third exercise, which is on numbers. Now this is a list of numbers, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can actually add two particular numbers, multiply, do arithmetic, do power off, right? And this is how you can actually run arithmetic between the members of that particular list, right? Make a set of numbers and perform arithmetic between them, right? So I'm going to run this. Okay. So now adding the numbers at index 0 and 2, which is 5 and 0, 1, 2, and 7, right? 5 and 7, 12 printed here. And multiplying, okay, here it is multiplying numbers at index 1, 2, 1, 3, which is 6 and 8. 6 8s are 48, and that is added here, right? So how many of you have understood till here, like how to use lists with numbers also and perform arithmetic? Like type U in the chat box. Thank you so much, Rahul. Thank you, Padma. Thank you, Lakshman. Thank you, Asar. Thank you, Suraj. That's really great. Okay, so that we'll conclude our session of Python lists. Till here, we'll go into the final stage where we do our who open no exercise. Once again, we do the career who open no, and before that, if somebody is willing to share their experience, they can unmute and speak. Yes. Abhishek, Matan, Parmita, Shirley, Suraj. Yes, Suraj, we'll be covering that. So, great. Okay. Thank you so much. And we'll do our exercise for the whole open now. So let me just know if my screen is visible when I'm sharing it. Okay. Let me know if my audio and the background audio both are on. Okay. So I would request you to, is my audio and the background both audible? Type you in the chat box. Yes, Suraj, we'll be covering it in the next sessions. Okay, about indexes and all. So in interest of time, we are sticking to this particular exercises. Okay, great. Okay, let's begin. So I would like you to close your eyes and put your right hand on your heart. Take a deep breath. Relax. And you'll be repeating, and I'll be speaking out, and you'll be repeating it out loud. Okay, I'll be taking my name wherever you can take your name. Right. So we are using this word career here. Okay, I'm responsible for myself and my career. I am responsible for myself and my career. I'm really sorry for not taking of you, my dear career. I'm really sorry for not taking care of you, my career. Please forgive me, my dear career. Please forgive me, my dear career, for putting so much stress on you. Please forgive me, my dear career, for not giving you enough time and practice. Thank you, dear career, in spite of all the situations, for taking care of me, for fulfilling all my needs, for fulfilling all your duties. Thank you so much. I know that I have not told you many times. I love you in current situation and in any situation. Thank you. Right. So you can open your eyes, and while you open your eyes, rub your hands and put that energy to your face. Okay. Great. So thank you so much for joining in and an amazing session. Great. So what I would suggest is, do practice, and we'll be having our day 7, the graduation day. So on that day, we are going to give out the certificates, and also we'll be, explaining about our deeper course, which is AI Bronze, and also these particular 7 days are absolutely a gift. There's no particular cost, but please try to attend as if it is paid. Okay. So thank you so much for that. Yes, the validity of the certificate will be also shared on that particular certificate, right? So basically certificates are valid for lifetime, right? So thank you so much. Thank you so much, Martin. Yes. Have a great evening. Thank you so much. We'll see you all tomorrow. Put your screenshots on the the program runs on the group, and if you have any errors, not hesitate. Go ahead and put the screenshot. You can see that other people are helping, right? So, yeah. Thank you so much, Abhishek. Thanks, everyone. Have a nice one. Bye bye.